All right, so we're gonna change the jack on my travel trailer. This is a manual one, and I want to change it, and I want electric powered one. So first thing first, I re-added the battery that was removed for winter storage, and I'm gonna try and do an install where I may go sideways because when I open the tailgate on the truck, it just scratches here. So I want to try an install where for this one it would have been complicated, or not so much actually. I could have rotated sideways and have the end crank on this side, and I probably would have the clearance. But for my electric jack, we'll see what we can do. All right, so this is the box for the new travel trailer that I got. I gotta be honest, I straight up went on Amazon, looked for whatever was 12 volt that was okay with reviews, read a couple of them because sometimes reviews are bots or bought by the companies these days. So I have no more information about the make or anything because this was the transportation box that I got it from, and this is like the actual product box. So there's just nothing on any side, no information whatsoever. This is how it was packaged inside the box, and this is without the packaging material, except for that packaging material. So there's some kind of manual, the manual part of it, bolts, wiring, and there's this pouch here, which I think you are meant to keep on the unit to protect it from bad weather. So let's open it. This is what it looks like. I probably should have started with that, but as I mentioned, none of this is sponsored. I paid for all of this with my own money, which is also why I chose this model, because it's really inexpensive. So I have absolutely no stake in this company or the money it makes, and I'm gonna just try and make a good review of what it does. Extend, retract. Interesting. So I don't know exactly what that is. We'll look into it with the manual. I know there's a light also, which can be convenient. And one thing I'm wondering also is, it seems like there's just one wire. Not sure how it's gonna plug. I'm gonna read the instructions. So I did 2 passes at reading the instruction. Not too bad actually. Not many spelling mistakes and such. And what I figured is that you connect this to the positive terminal on your battery, and then that's it. Apparently it grounds itself through this here to your trailer. All right, so I just removed my previous jack, and I realized that there were no nuts at the bottom. I think this is all that was supporting, essentially. So there are threads in there. I don't like the idea of it having threads. I'm gonna do as they say and just clean this up quite a bit, and then sand it so there is a connection to the ground to make sure. And I'll be right back. So I clean a little bit. I'm gonna clean with this thing, Evapor Rust. Apparently, this is non-toxic and everything, and I've used it previously to clean stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna use that because I don't want rust to get in there. There's already a little bit, and I'm not gonna clean that with water. All right, so as usual, I got myself a side quest. I was here with the Evapor Rust, and I figured this is full of rust, and it was much worse than what you see. So I did a quick cleaning of there. But usually I don't think you need to do that because this plate here can just be removed and replaced. But yeah, I'm just doing that in the hope that it will prevent it from rusting too much. This is my propane tank holder. So yeah. All right, so I'm having second thought about sanding the thing, because I have bolts that will go and touch this, and have threads that are in the trailer, and I'm not sure I want to expose the metal and create a situation where there can be corrosion. So I'm hesitating between scarring my trailer a little bit because of the sanding and creating possibly corrosion, or if I do that and I really needed it and I don't properly ground this thing, that may not be very good. Then again, it's 12 volt, but getting a static shock and blowing the motor every time I touch it, not a good plan. All right, so I decided to go with some light sanding, and I realized that this has no end connector, so I'm gonna put one. All right, so when you plug something into a battery, usually it comes with a connector like this. And I just tested, and this fits, and this is the right size for my wire, so I'm gonna use that. Once again, super cheap kit I got from Amazon. I am not sponsored, no affiliate, no nothing. I just got it because there were lots of parts there. It's not a fuse or anything, so I don't think I can get hurt by getting a cheap thing. So I'm gonna use this with the exact instruction here. Put it at the end of the wire, crimp it with this plier, then use my heat gun and seal the end. Apparently, my plan to mount it sideways so the tailgate would clear is fine. And I checked, and I cannot turn it the other way and have it work because the mounting holes make it so it can't be exactly like this. It's like millimeters of clearance. So, or let's say 30 seconds of an inch for those in Imperial. So this is where the sanded mounting hole is. So I'm gonna sand here. By the way, this is not an odd brick or something I picked up. It's called a sanding block. It's like a foam thing with sanding paper everywhere. Very useful. Got it from a dollar store around here, which is the least expensive place you can get those, as far as I know. All right, so the instructions say bolt, lock washer, mounting plate of the thing, and in between the jack and the A-frame, I have to put those, and then at the end, at the bottom, I have to put those. And fun fact, my previous setup was made only with those. There were no bolts at the end, no lug nut or anything, and that means that all the weight of the trailer and the hitch actually was made through the threads that were in the A-frame that you saw earlier. So that feels very insecure for me. There were no bolts at the bottom, so everything was on the threads. Scary. Last bolt. So yeah, this thread was actually worn out. So good thing I changed it and replaced with lug nuts and everything. So should be much sturdier and much more convenient. All right, time to plug everything. So nothing special, just rebolting it. All my positive terminal are together. So yeah, there we go. All right, I have nothing. I don't have the foot attached, but this turns on the light. Amazing! It just works. Super sturdy, not moving an inch. Yeah, real cool. Unfortunately, because I side mount the thing, the light is gonna point here, not there. But since I have those lights on the side, it should be fine. Really nice. Gonna put the foot on it. All right, everything works. Gonna tie wrap the wire and clean up, and that's it. Successful project. I'll keep you posted if it's sturdy enough how it is long term. All right, so I'm now gonna pretend like the language barrier is making me say stupid stuff, and I'm gonna say, for now, I am jacking off.